Why, hello everybody. I am the Lord of the Zombies. That's right, everybody. I am once here again, am the Lord of the Zombies. And before I say anything else, that yes, again, this is a test only on my Samsung. Only on this test on my phone. So, if you guys do enjoy this stream, remember, like always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. So, without that being said, and like always, is hopefully you guys do yet again enjoy this and for much more. And also, just want to let you guys also know this is just a test, fully, properly of a test that I'm actually doing. So, yep, again, this is definitely required to be a test. So, I'm just going to do the old check test exactly, so that way you guys can probably hear me, or if not, I probably will say so at less. But anyway, testing, check, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, tested is tested. Good. So, anyway, just want to let you guys know that this is just properly, fully a test exactly, which I'm probably excited why this is yet again of a test, because first on, yeah, it is a test, which is probably true at best exactly, which is true, so hope you guys do kind of fully, properly understood exactly for what I'm talking about, is that yes, this, by the way, remains to be full likely a test only, is actually a test. So, if you guys are pretty bit decently excited for that, well, I'm probably as myself too. Which, like I said, this is just an easy, proper amount of a test, and for much more of a good test, so, yeah. And just for knowing how I'm doing lately, is that I'm doing pretty good so far. As myself as the Lord of the Zombies, that, yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm, like, doing pretty good. So anyway, just want to give you guys a test, and you know, just yada yada that, blah 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 that, and yada yada yada. So yeah, that's just all I'm saying. That yep, this again is fully again destinedly a stream test that I'm probably making right now of this test right now. So if you guys do enjoy this video for much more exactly, then go ahead and definitely subscribe. And yes, I know there's like a very much of a question by saying is like, you know, by me saying is like, oh, have I done streaming for a bit of a while? Well, again, I gotta say that, well, at least I'm just making one stream at a time exactly while doing my separate channels, of course, which I just did that exactly for like one day, and one day. You know, I'm just doing like most of that, less of the time, like doing the streams like less of the time exactly, so that's just all I probably would want to say at least. So, if you guys still yet again do enjoy this video for much more and very good questions, that, yeah, this, like I said, is pretty good of a test. So, if you guys do, again, enjoy this, then I probably am myself. So, yeah, that's just all I want to say right now. And then also I did want to actually say this to everybody before I say this question exactly, that you guys may hear it in the reaction video, or maybe just to yet again on the stream in general, that if you guys could probably be enjoying one of those two, then that's probably what I would want to be pointing at right now. So what I'm going to be saying, what I'm going to point out right now basically is that yes, by the chance that yeah, pretty much my ghost sign is actually off, because the reason why it's off is because, you know, you guys might get a hearing of an explanation that might be going on in the reaction video, that, you know, that will be just like less unfortunate, and then there'll be just like less talk about that exactly, and then there'll probably just be a little bit more as I probably will explain it through, which I'm probably saying is that, yeah, I'm pretty much going to say is that I'm going to probably be like, I'm going to be moving out of Skippos. So yeah, that's probably my only question, that, yeah, it's true, I probably am going to probably be moving out, which I probably will, so it's not going to happen full directly, it's just going to be at some point of the month. That's just going to be hit somewhere, and then after that, it's just done. Which, I mean, you know, at least I have like a couple of days or weeks, or maybe it depends on the whatever it's going to be for what's going to happen, just to get on the move out exactly. So I really don't know, but it's just gonna be some time of fortunate of something like that. And then yes, the only thing I'm probably heading to is just like a very good safe state exactly, because so that way I probably would spend more time making more content and more stuff on my channels exactly to keep pushing more of those forward exactly for good stuff apparently. Only good stuff, not bad stuff, just good stuff. Which that's just what I'm referring to. And then yes, I am still working around to do all the stuff as I can, just to like spend my time just, getting everything properly in order and set. That, I also did want to point out the fact that, by the way, that I will say this, that, I mean, there's a lot of fun, in the site I'll be mentioning right now is that, it'll probably be Reno/Nevada, that it will probably be pretty good over there. Like, it has freaking lots of stuff over there. Like, huge freaking lot of stuff over there. Like, trust me, it's a lot of stuff over there. Very good ones. Like, all I did have to say, I did look on Google the other day, and then, yes, I did look on the overview, and it all had complete big capital S. Complete big, big yes. Exactly. Tons of big yes. I'm like, holy crap. It must be true. And I probably says, if it's telling me it's true, then it might be telling me it's true. Which I don't know why, but like I said, I'm just not gonna kind of like spread a few different things by saying is like, oh, about yada yada that, yeah, blah blah blah, and that and that and that. I mean, all I'm gonna say, it's just gonna be a bit of an interesting place to be over there, which I might still be safe. Which, yet again, it's just kind of like the color exactly, because I kind of prefer being in like an all kind of good red things, red. Just red in general. I'm not trying to be saying it's like, oh, which state's better, blah, 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 blah. Which, I mean, again, I probably prefer staying at a safe state that doesn't involve crazy recklessness exactly, that involves, like, very stupidity exactly. That's probably like a, somewhat of a blue exactly, because I just kind of prefer a bit of a red, just don't want to get into, like, blah, blah, blah and stuff, so I'm just being truthful as I can, and just being at the truthful point that I'm just talking about it and just explained why about it. So, again, I'm not explaining this for the second time, which I probably will never explain it. So, again, that's just my only point why I prefer being safe exactly, other than dealing with, like, basically the craziness that I'm just avoiding most likely. Because, I mean, trust me, for me, it ain't that fun. I mean, it really ain't that fun. But, I mean, at least for me, I get to just, like, go to some places at some point exactly and just spend my half bit of times over there without having to deal with, like, whatever's just going on currently, at least. Which, I could just fully just get my freaking mind off that exactly and just enjoy my life. That's just probably what I want to do in my time, is just enjoy my life. As myself as the Lord of the Zombies, that's just what I want to be pointing out for that fact, and just fully directedly reason for that, and just probably get on with my point on this. So, yeah, that's just what I want to be mentioning for that fact. So, the moral of the story is that I hope you guys still again do enjoy this video, and for pretty much more exactly. So, yeah, I gotta say again is that it's gonna probably be a very interesting stream test that I'm probably doing for the time being. Is that, yeah, I will still make videos on my phone. Trust me, I'll still at least try to make some. But like I said, it's just gonna be a while if I ever do make YouTube shorts exactly while doing them. Just on my Samsung, which if I ever did or exactly, then that probably would be my point. But nevertheless, it's just gonna kind of be a while for me to do all that. Which I again am currently focusing about reactions videos right now until the time being actually involves me coming back for the same season I'm still involving to deal with. That's just like season 2 of my P vs. Z channel, which I probably am at least trying to get season 2 back, which I probably am. Because I mean, here's this reason if I still get season 2 on more continuing forward. So, here's my options for everybody for how I'm going to get season 2 to continue. 1. The first thing I will do for my second season is have the same voices I've been doing over the years I have been doing lately. And then just also, as in for another fact that yes, I on the other hand will make season 2 continue and continue more faster and forward to make that happen. But the only problem is, by the way, that most of my PvZ characters and my other plush characters are in the storage. Which, that's another problem, I can't be using them right now. That's an exact point I'm talking about. Which also, by the way, yes, they're currently safe. They're definitely safe. And the bins, exactly, they're safe. That's all I'm saying, that I prefer to be happy to see them and being safe in there. Which, you know, that's actually just a better option, exactly in my opinion. Which, I know it's not fun. I probably am saying trust me for a good reason. It's just, you know, just trust me. It's just gonna probably be what's gonna be. So that's just all I want to point out for that fact. And no, it is not evil. I'm not saying it like that way. I'm not saying it's like evil or anything. But all I'm just saying by that chance is, if you guys actually do kind of understand how I'm going to get Season 2 working again, while being like in a new state and a new place to be safe at, which, you know, I kind of prefer being safe in a very good and very good state. That's actually just better. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of not, like, you know, just not to deal with a crazed city or crazed whatever exactly of a crazed state or anything. But, you know, all I'm just saying by any chance right now is that, you know, I'm just saying that hopefully that things, like I said, in a good state of mind. Hopefully I'm going to be happy over there and just make a very amount of very good, amazing PvZ content and just continue my life forward and just continue with Season 2, even if it still remains unfinished, which I probably did mention this already, that yes, I know it is definitely still unfinished, which I should definitely had and fully had continue to do that for my work. But unfortunately, the problem is that my room is kind of pretty big, small. I mean, it's pretty small exactly, because I mean, I can't probably be making work for like almost like that exactly, because that's why I stopped exactly, because that's the reason why I actually stopped doing a bit of Season 2, because I fully stopped exactly, because I knew it wasn't going to work exactly, because I mean, a few videos worked exactly, a few videos worked, but the problem is that for me, I'm just wanting to have like a big ass room exactly, so that way I could just like make videos better and just see where I'm going to do all that and just continue my life a lot differently and better at pace. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's my point. So, again, all I'm saying is, if you guys still again do understand that I'm just trying to give you guys a bit of a heads up reason to this is that it's true. Yes, it is fully true that I am myself and the Lord of the Zombies will continue to make Season 2 very much more in Reno/Nevada, that I will continue making Season 2 for everybody that enjoys my amazing stuff. That's what I'm going to do for everybody. That includes all of you guys. That includes everybody for pretty much enjoying all my good stuff. That's been happening in the past, in the amount of good years I've been having, a lot. So, again, I still will turn the favor of having Season 2 being continued more, and also will be renewed exactly to continue exactly for more and more ideas, very much new and very good things happening, and awesomely more. That I will continue Season 2 to happen and let it continue to be amazing. So, again, that is my options, that Season 2 will still happen in /Reno and Nevada, that it will definitely happen, even if I did forgot about saying that part anyway, but still, it's just gonna happen. And I probably will say is like, yeah, it's just gonna happen, man. I mean, there's nowhere else to hate anything else but just saying it's gonna be that way of me taking that route. So yeah, it's just gonna be me taking that route. If you guys don't know about that, then again, that's just what I want to be pointing out, my fact for that theory, and just for that reason. So again, my point, my fact of the evidence is correct. That I'm saying that yes, again, I will still make Season 2 happen, and I will definitely get it ready. Whatever is going to come back in return for a comeback, that I will make that as a comeback, and will definitely make it returned exactly. And it'll also be briefly mentioned in the post exactly, that I'll also will try at least to put in, at least if I have enough time, by trying to add all of it up. But all I'm saying, by the way, is that trust me, I am just going to have more new fun, more new adventures, and just even have a new life at a new state that's actually a bit safer, for me. That's just my point of the story. That I'm just saying is I can prefer to be more safe, exactly, than just rather being in the danger zone. That's also my point. So, again, that's just what I want to say for everybody of my P vs. Z channel, of my fans, exactly, and just fully explain it and just go on with it and just say is like, you know what, I think it's just time I might have to renew Season 2 and then make a comeback and make it fully return and exactly to have it definitely coming back and very much in the short term that I'll actually have it returned. And then more likely for much more stuff to happen. And yes, I am again still looking on my old videos. I'll still continue. Even if it means I might have left off exactly for what the story continued being left off on for the second season of mine. So, again, hopefully you guys actually do understand what I'm talking about and fully understand of this reason and fully likely of everything else I'm dealing with right now that, it's just going to take time even though I don't have the plushies exactly in my room exactly because due to the lack that they're in the storage exactly, which they're pretty much in their bins. So I probably would say that it's going to be a while until the big move exactly is going to happen, which I probably will mention it for a video if I ever do. We'll fully explain it on all my separate channels and have all of that. And a big reason of all of the reasons. Just in a good way of good news, not pretty much in a bad way. It's just what I'm going to be saying. So, yeah, that's just probably my time. And just say is that, well, that's my news for everybody, and that's just all I want to point out for this. So, without that further being said, is that I am the Lord of the Zombies, and thank you all for definitely watching this stream, and thank you for having your guys' time, being awesome, and just, just enjoying the time exactly by seeing more new videos like mine, exactly. So, thank you guys so much for continuing to keep waiting for how long it's going to be for until the move out's going to happen, which I will explain about the next move out that I'll explain. It's just like me talking about like 7 West. I used to be in 7 West in the old apartment, back in the time when I was actually making content for a bit. You guys will see my old videos back in the time when I did Season 1. Bruh, it was like freaking years ago I made. Long the time. But now this time, when it's just gonna be adios Scapoose, and it's gonna just be hello new state, red state of Reno and / Nevada time. That it will definitely be that hello time for that. And then it'll just say is like goodbye pretty much Scapoose. Which that's probably gonna be another fact of it too. But anyways, that's just my whole point of this, and just whole my explanation, and just for all of that now is that thank you guys for again enjoying this stream, and thank you there guys much again for enjoying this test, and thank you very much. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, and have a great day, and have an amazing day of your lifetime, and enjoy the day while you guys enjoy it. So, thank you very much for understanding and very much for enjoying this. So anyways, yeah, conversation finished. And anyways, I'm definitely going to get going now. So anyways, that being said, I am the Lord of the Zombies. And also, as in for another fact that I also will want to bring you guys to mention is that yes, the parody videos are so going to likely return as well. That the parody videos are definitely going to come back. Which new ones are actually going to come back, which I probably am going to assume that yes, it's going to come back, and it's definitely going to full likely return, and it's very much at its current state that it will actually will return to likely have it done another return exactly, but this time it's just going to have like a lot of good things coming into them exactly, which I hope I could try at least my best, which yeah, I hope so. That's just what I hope so at least. That's just what I hope for. Is that I hope that parody videos like this is definitely going to return and definitely will actually come back too. So, yeah. Anyways, see you guys next time. Anyways, I am yours truly, am the Lord of the Zombies. And remember, the 4 things you guys gotta do before that actually does is remember to do so is like, comment, subscribe, and the bell to be notified. That way, again, you will not miss a single video that comes onto this 6th channel of ours. Exactly. But anyways, without that being said, I'll see you next time. Anyway, the Lord of the Zombies speaking. We'll see you guys next time. And for very much further notice that anyways, that's all I want to bring you guys to your guys' attention, and for much more of it. So with that being said, see you guys next time. And for much more and very much lightly more is that thank you, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye bye everybody. See you guys next time. Peace on out. See you guys next time. And bye bye everybody. See you in that guys again in the next video. Signing on out. Bye bye everybody.